called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Towns. That shot off the mark. Collins with some nice D. Young outside. Now Collins. The kick out to Young. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Shot by Collins, no good. Timberwolves trail. Has to go Bear. To the middle. The baseline J. And the jumper falls for him.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Now, here's Collins. Edwards defending. The Hawks again can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And stolen by Murray. Towns with the steal. Outside Edwards. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Young outside. They get the rebound. Pass to Collins. The second chance effort. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Very hard not to foul a guy who's in constant motion. Collins once again bringing the energy.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. Here is Forbes. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
From deep, Collins. It's hauled in by Noel. Now McDaniels. Here's Noel. Driving to the basket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Very surprised he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Bogdanovich up top. Collins up top. Fires it up. And play stops as it looks like they go over the back here.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Young fires away from outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead
8. The Hawks 4.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half
Sì,
of
sì,
this one.
già fatto, stavo parlando lui, adesso lui.
Break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Minnesota leading by 4. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Driving in, and he converts the layup. Young's got his first basket.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Young. Launches a three. Gobert pulls it in.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Here's Russell after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Atlanta again, missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. The Hawks trail by 5. Young outside. Shoots the three. Doesn't go for him. And Minnesota now the other way.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Now here's Edwards. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Gobert. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks, John Collins.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul.
D'Angelo.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Young taking his time here. Five to shoot. To end the cold streak. And it's Russell with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to Gobert. To the inside. Over Collins. And the basket by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Young outside. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's good on the way in. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Guys, no question. Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Pass to Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Second team foul.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
for Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative, and let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Pass to Russell. Atlanta with the rebound. Murray scanning the floor. Kicks it out to Collins. The 15-footer. The rebound by Prince.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And now they decide.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Good on the second free throw. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 7-point differential. Over to the left wing. Releases. Reed with the rebound. Here's Russell. And he makes good on the layup. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the...
And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Down low. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock. Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Now Capella. Defended by Gobert. Collins wide open. He fires. And that's good for 2. Collins has got 5. And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Young, no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Outside, Russell. And Towns throws it down.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Young outside. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Collins adds a 2-pointer. The good-looking shot from the wing. And it's 7 points for John Collins. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So both teams making some changes here. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Anderson outside. Pass to Forbes. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. That's a 2 from Towns. Edwards can't hit. The Hawks trail by 7. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's
Quindi è fuori da quella cazzo di area però, cioè.
Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors the defense by not overextending.
Outside, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Pass to Young. Fires for three. Minnesota with the rebound.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And Towns gets it to go.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Back to Young. Pass to Harkless. Young outside. Pocket 6. Here's Bogdanovich for three. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 11. Edwards inside. Off target with the jump hook. And Atlanta has possession. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Young for three.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
good from long range. Got 7 points.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
And the Timberwolves call time. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Up and in on the layup. And the Timberwolves leading by 10.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Pass to Noel. To the paint. Here's Reed. Atlanta with the rebound.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Here is Forbes. And here is McDaniel. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he cuts this one out.
Coaches always talk about closing quarters strong.
And so it's Minnesota looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Bounce pass, Russell. Towns with the bucket.
And slick dish there in the pick and roll. Russell showing his elite feel for the game.
Murray outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Right wing. Back to Collins. Over Anderson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. And here's Towns. No good. Good work defensively by Capella. Pass to Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. From deep. That shot no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. To the inside. And that one's good. Russell. 7 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And the Timberwolves call time.
And a big trade this last summer with Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter,
Nico, anche qua stasera da due film.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team.
No, ma
He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Okay, David, thanks.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Young's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 17. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here on free throw coming up.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
And that one misses.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-time exit.
And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about Towns' activity level there, sensing an opportunity and going for it on the steal?
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. How to make new franchise history. Not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Both teams will make substitutions. The shot by Harkless, no good. There's Russell with the three. Kept alive, Minnesota. Pass to McLaughlin. And they go to the intention.
Oh, dai. Provo a farne un altro se tu vuoi stare a guardare, se no spero. Boh, vediamo cosa fare. Figa, c'è il banchero qua. Se no qui... Che squadra faccio? Dai, tanto come esce quindi... Non ho capito. Di una? Ok, non voglio stare. Golden State contro Golden State. Perché non fanno il matchmaking giusto, sai? Appunto per questo è brutto giocare con la stessa squadra contro la stessa squadra.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. So Golden State will get the first possession. Curry from deep three-point land. Golden State with a rebound. Poole outside. Pass to Curry. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for... him coming up.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
2 shots.
And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys. It's never easy from that distance.
He is capable of hitting that shot. I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Wiggins. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
To the middle. Outside for Green. Back to Looney. Doesn't go that time. And Golden State will come the other way. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Curry, no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
From deep. The kick out to Wiggins. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Curry. From the wing. Thompson pulls it in.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Curry. Shoots over Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The former home of the Warriors, Richard, Oakland. What was it like to play over the East Bay?
Listen, it was a lot more fun when I was playing in a Warriors uniform versus playing against them. Those crowds are insane. Maybe the loudest in the NBA, although the Boston fans might have a little bit of something to say about that. But I must say, this new building is gorgeous. It was good to see Andrew Wiggins make his first All-Star team in 2022. For a player with such a great career, it was long overdue. Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Now here's Poole. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Wiggins. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Left side, Kuminga. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Thompson. Offensive rebound. Looney. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Pass to Kuminga. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
From Jordan.
Well, Wiggins didn't just get an all-star selection in 2022. Richard, he was picked as a starter.
And that's saying something for a man who isn't always the focal point of his team's offense. Wiggins doesn't need to be the main guy. He wants to be the glue that holds the team together.
Here's Golden State. They get the rebound. Basket's good. Kuminga's got his second basket of the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Wiggins has always had a knack for that. Get inside, force the D to commit, and draw the foul.
At the line for the Dubs, Andrew Wiggins. Taking 2.
Free throw drops for Wiggins. And Wiggins drops them both.
Yeah, the first overall pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins has carved out a nice career as a scoring wing.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Thompson. Takes the 3.
Ma come fa?
Shot no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action.
Perché? Si è verificato un problema mio. Vabbè, niente, posso. Ma sì, dai, ci sentiamo, dai.
Sì,